get the ball back, and we're up, we're up on them 9-0 real quick like. So, I felt like that we could get the crowd involved in it. But here's the opening kickoff we're talking about. We ran a fake. You can see right here, Jonathan. No, this is Nate Clements fakes the ball to Darnell Sanders going the other way, and Nate goes down the sideline. I thought he took it all the way. They say he stepped out of bounds. I think this is real close right here whether he stepped out or not. Looked to me like he took it right down the sideline for a touchdown, but they rule he stepped out on the 20-yard line. So we're going to put the ball in play, first down and 10 on the 20-yard line after the opening kickoff return.
Very close there. From a yard deep in the end zone, you get it first and 10 from the 20-yard line going in.
Come right back, throw a little delay, a little screen pass, actually. Your first read is a tight end. Hit Darnell Sanders for a first down. That was a third down play. We're going to come right back to right here on the fourth down play to Jonathan Wells, and a great blocking. That's the same play we're going to run later on if they stop us, but we had great blocking, and we put the ball in the end zone.
Fourth down, short yardage situation. He takes it all the way in for the touchdown, and a 6-0 lead for the Buckeyes out of the gates.
We come right back here defensively and get the ball. We got good coverage. The ball's deflected. That's David Mitchell making the interception, number 3. A good run back, and when the offense again is on the field, great field position.
Mitchell returns at 15 yards, puts you in good field position again, but not taking full advantage there.
They stop us. We felt like going into the ball game, Jeff. We needed to score touchdowns when you get the ball down in the red zone. They stop us. Danny Stoltz comes in and kicks another field goal. Danny's had a tremendous year for us kicking the football.
Anthony Thomas stopped dead in his tracks.
We stop him. We stop him on that play. I think they're going to come out the next play here and hit us with a screen. This screen hurt us all afternoon, but you can see you can block downfield. They dump the ball off. They block the man that's responsible for tackling Thomas, and he takes the ball down the. Thought maybe they could have called a holding penalty right there. Looked like one of our guys got tackled, but nevertheless, Thomas takes the ball. We have a couple missed tackles. He takes the ball. He's an outstanding running back to put the ball in the end zone.
70-plus yards there on a 3rd and 10 play, and then back on offense.
We come back on offense. We bring Stevie outside, throwing the ball, and who's hitting there? Kenyon. Complete the ball, I believe, to Kenyon Rambo. No, that's Van Ness Probert, number 83. I couldn't see his number. This is a fourth down, and they block a punt, and luckily the ball bounces up here to our captain, Joe Cooper, picks the ball up and very alertly advances it down the field for a first down. You can advance the ball if the punt is blocked behind the line of scrimmage. That's the whole key.
That was an ingenious fake punt right there, Coach.
Right. We come right back, throw an interception. You can't do that. You can't turn the ball over. We had an opportunity to go up, and we throw the ball to the wrong colored jersey.
That's Larry Foote with the pick.
They got all day to throw the ball. Their quarterback did a great job of picking out the secondary receiver, and you can see you cannot give him that much time. David Terrell comes across the end zone there and makes a catch for a touchdown. 24-yard touchdown for Terrell. That put Michigan up, I think, 14-9 in the ball game. They run a reverse. We go for it out of a fourth down situation, fake punt. They stop us. They get the ball in good field position, and they come in here and kick a field goal. They fake a field goal. We're going to stop them on that play. That's a great play. Michael Doss played a great ball game for the Buckeyes, number 2, and Michael comes up there and very alertly stops him on the fourth down play. Here's another play. We got to sack him. They throw the ball down the field, and you can see instead of us getting a quarterback sack, Henson does a great job of getting off of some tackles and throwing the ball down the field.
Terrell once again with the pickup, and here again takes 4 or 5 guys here.
Yeah, he's a big, strong football player. Very good athlete. Of course, he's a professional baseball player. Very good athlete. Does a great job keeping control of the football.
Loss of 7 on the play.
Right before halftime here, we run a little draw play. Derek Combs breaks the ball outside, picks up the first down. We're going to come right back and hit Kenyon, I believe it is, number 4 for a first down. There's about a minute left to go in the first half. We got the 2-minute offense going. You can see Kenyon is limping a little bit.
Pick up a 13.
Steve comes right back, and who's that catching? Is that Kenyon again? That's Kenyon again, number 4 catching the ball.
Pick up a 14.
Another first down.
Yep.
We come right back here now and throw a little post corner route to Van Ness. Gets the ball out of bounds on their 3-yard line. There's about 15 seconds left to go here in the first half, Jeff. We came up with a bootleg play for our quarterback, and they stop us, so we've got to kick a field goal. The last play of the first half, we have to kick a field goal.
Solid points, 26-yard field goal there, and a first half score of 14-12, Michigan in the lead. You get the feeling that those 2 field goals, you needed those to be touchdowns and take full advantage of the turnovers.
That would have helped a lot. There's no question about it. We said going into the ball game that we needed to score points. We knew they had a very explosive offensive football team. We were not going to keep them in control, throughout the course of the ball game, so it definitely would have helped.
14-12, still a tight matchup. When we come back, we've got second half highlights from Ohio Stadium here on Buckeye Football Weekly. Stay right there. Special teams playing a role even though your punt was blocked. You did take it for a first down. Defense playing a role in this game. The Buckeyes playing fine, staying in the ball game, and offensively getting on the board as well. So all three major parts of the game, the Buckeyes look to be in good shape.
We didn't feel like we played a great first half, but it's 14-12 at halftime, so that you know, at least that gives yourself a chance in the second half. My message to our football team at halftime: hey, let's win it in the fourth quarter. Let's keep the ball game close. Let's win it in the fourth quarter.
I don't think anybody would have predicted how the second half would have played out. The way 17 unanswered points by Michigan, and then the Bucks coming back.
Unfortunately, we didn't play very good in the third quarter. That's what I think it really hurt us. They take the opening drive to start the second half, go right down the field and score. Then we throw an interception and return it back again. So all of a sudden we're between the rock and the hard place in the third quarter.
As we get rolling with third quarter highlights here, we'll start out with Hop Cassidy, number 40, being retired there up in the Ring of Honor, I guess you could call it, in Ohio Stadium.
We've got Vic Janovich and Archie Griffin and Hop Cassidy. All those numbers have been retired. Rightfully so. This is a good play here by the Michigan to pick up the first down. It's a third down play. We had pressure on the quarterback and he converted, and they're going to run a fake here off of it's fourth down. They run a little fake and barely picked up the first down. They measure, they get it from about 2 inches. It's a game of inches. There's no question about it. They keep the drive alive, and then they come out here with a little bootleg, and you can see the quarterback has all day to throw the football, and Terrell runs what we call a post corner route, and catches the ball in the end zone for a touchdown.
Michigan up 21-12, and any quarterback sitting back with that kind of time is going to...
Too much time to throw the football, no question about it. And we come back here and again make a very poor decision, try to throw the football back inside. That'll get you beat most of the time. The linebacker there deflected the pass, and Michigan intercepts, and they're going to come back again and get a score. Look here, we got coverage on the quarterback, or good pressure on the quarterback, and he finds the receiver open down the middle.
Completing it even well while getting hit. Pick up a 25 there.
Good play here by the defense. We stop them on the third down play, and they have to come in and kick a field goal.
Hayden Epstein, 25 yards. They'll line this one up. And a 24-12 Michigan bulge at that point.
24-12, and we come right back here, and this is a very, very costly turnover here. I think we're going to throw the interception here, aren't we? I think the next play we throw the ball and they intercept it and return it back for a touchdown. We see that we're running a little curl route, and their corner makes a nice play, takes the ball in the end zone for a touchdown.
Guessed right and overplayed it. Julius Curry, touchdown return, 30-plus yards there, and 31-12. That one hurt, but responding to this deficit is what the Buckeyes would do.
I am proud of our football team for battling back here. We run a little play action fake. Stevie brings the ball outside, throws it back inside to Jonathan Wells. No, that's who was that caught the ball? Number...
Looked like 82 for you there, Drew Carter.
Drew Carter caught the ball. I'm sorry. I got my numbers mixed up.
Pick up a 16, then Chad Cascio.
Chad catches the ball. Chad got hurt on that particular play. It's hurt us. I don't think he played any more during the course of the ball game. We come right back and throw the ball up in the air. We got a break there. The ball is deflected over the middle, and Van Ness Probert very alertly comes back and makes a catch for a first down. And I think we're going to hit Kenyon right here. A little play action to Jonathan Wells, a little off-tackle play. Jonathan put the ball in the end zone for a touchdown.
Finds a touchdown. Took about 6 minutes on that drive,
now we're really right back in the ball game. Right. We get the ball the next series here real quick, like hit Jonathan over the middle, makes a nice run. What's Jonathan Wells? Breaks 3 or 4 tackles, would not be denied there, and got a first down. You can see he's really fired up. Our football team now, and the crowd is really involved in the ball game.
25-yard pickup on the play, and a couple plays later.
Come and hit Kenyon on a little post route for a touchdown. And the Buckeyes now, after we kick the extra point, I think we're within 4 points, or was it 4?
Right, 5 points at 31-26, and in good shape because the offense is moving the ball.
We got to stop them. They come back, hurt us on the screen pass again. We got to get off blocks. Thomas hurt us. We finally get him down. They got the ball out about midfield there, out to our 40-yard line. Little counter play. Captain Joe Cooper there from the backside, and Matt Wilhelm, number 35, make the tackle. Joe Cooper, number 10.
No gain in on that play after a pickup of 19.
Here, this is a key play. We got a clipping penalty on the punt return. Jonathan gets the ball out. Is this a fourth down play?
Coming up next,
fourth down and short yardage. You got to get the first down. Fourth down, and you can see about a half yard to go. We run off tackle, same play we scored the touchdown on. We got to get up in there and get the first down. Got to block the linebacker. They stop us for no gain, and they take over. And now we're using our timeouts trying to get the ball back. That's a third down play. And we are out of timeouts. About a minute and a half left to go in the ball game. Our quarterback makes a great play here. We got a guy coming off a corner that should have hit him right in the mouth. But he missed a tackle, and Drew Hinson put the ball in the end zone.
Rollout on the touchdown puts Michigan up 38-26 at that point, and Steve Belisari still trying to make things happen.
We're out of timeout. Stevie here gets the ball outside, does a good job running the ball down the field, gets out of bounds, stop the clock.
Pick up a 26 on the play, but
unfortunately, we're going to run out of time.
yeah, still a disappointing ending to that one. 38-26, the final from Ohio Stadium. Was it surprising to you that with a team that was nearing the record for sacks for this team and all the pressure that you've had this season that you couldn't get to Henson?
It's very difficult to get to him because they don't send many receivers out. A lot of times they'll send out sometimes one receiver, sometimes two receivers, and keep everybody else in, pack them in there, and protect. That's the reason he had so much time to throw the football.
You hear so many coaches these days saying, well, the other team made more plays. This is a series over the years where the team that makes more plays, it comes down to that. It's simple.
Jeff, you got to make plays. There's no question in a ball game like that. You got to make plays when the ball game's on the line. Somebody's got to step up, and make a throw, make a catch, make a tackle, block a kick, or whatever. We made some plays in the ball game. Unfortunately, we didn't make enough plays to beat a very good Michigan.